Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel. Today I have a 2018 Hyundai Elantra. Okay, so you got an Elantra, procedure is going to be the same for the front brake pads. Customer brought me these brake pads. You can get them from AutoZone, online if you can find something like that. Duralast Gold. Gold is known to be a good brand for them. Alright, so the part number is DG1912. There you have it. And you can pick these up from AutoZone. They're about like 50 bucks, 55 bucks, no more than that. Alright, but anyways, they're ceramic brakes. Usually I do like these. They're very quiet. And so what we're going to do is we're going to remove this caliper. Simple job. It's probably going to take us no more than 20 minutes. Just follow my procedure, okay? So, alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do is, if you can, just turn this. It's going to give you good access to this bolt right there, okay? So this is the bolt we're gonna remove right here and lift up the caliper, and we're gonna slide the pin off. So what you're gonna need is a 14 millimeter. I am gonna tell you all the tools you're gonna need. So that's pretty much it. It's not much in there. 14 millimeter. This little guy will come out. And after that, let's put this bolt to the side. We're gonna take this caliper, spin it up, and we're gonna slide it out of this pin. Very simple. Okay. This is a brand new car, not brand new, but it is in good condition. So you always want to pull out your pins. Make sure you check in the greasing. There'll be no point of me putting greasing on this because these are nice and lubricated. Make sure your boot goes on it. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna remove this little guy right here, these little retainers. Same thing at the bottom. You can use a flathead to help you out. Okay, once we have those two little guys off, pay attention to this little guy right here. Alright, this brake pad comes right off, and I'm gonna go get a flathead. So use a flathead to help you pull this brake pad out. Just softly and gently, this should come right off. So pay attention to this little guy. If you're buying original dealer brakes, you're gonna have something like that. And this brake pad wear indicator sensor right here, notice it was up on the top, so pay attention to that. So it's gonna go on the top, and we're gonna put that to the side. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this little guy out, and there's our old brake pad. What we're gonna do next is I'm gonna open up this brake pad. Let's see what's in the box. So they do come with these little guys right here. So we have a brake pad, and we got the hardware kit. That's what I needed. And then we have another brake pad. So two brake pads, no brake wear indicator sensor. Okay, so we're gonna use one on this side. And so you see this? This is a good brake pad that's gonna go up here. You see the brake wear indicator right there? It faces up. And then we got one more brake pad. Here you go. You see, if I use this on this side, it's gonna be in the bottom. No good. So we need that to be on the top. So anyway, hardware kit. Inside, we got everything we need. So we got the little retainers and the shims. So let me put this down here. So what we're gonna do is, I like to take these off. Alright, there you go. I'm gonna go get a wire brush. I'm gonna clean the area, the surface up a little bit. So with your wire brush, clean up where the hardware is gonna sit. If you wanna remove this bracket, it's up to you. You got two bolts back here. They believe to be 17 millimeter. That's if you got too much of a corrosion. Be careful with the brake dust. Use a mask. And over here, okay, that should be pretty good. So what we're gonna do next is, all the hardware kits are the same, okay? All these shims that you're gonna get, they're the same, okay? And make sure you sit it right in the center equally from both sides, because you don't want this thing to scrape on the disc. When you're done, make sure you turn it just to see if it's not touching anything. And then we're gonna do the same thing for the top. Make sure you put it right in the center. Okay, there you go. At this point, you could hold on to your caliper, just turn it. So it shouldn't be scraping, okay, at all. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna take a brake pad that doesn't have any sensors. We're gonna put one here. And remember I told you, if I put this brake pad here, the brake wear indicator goes down, okay? That's not good. We want it to be up. You see that? We want this one to be on the top. So when the car go to reverse, it's gonna squeal and make a noise. And there you go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna compress the piston on this caliper next. So hopefully you guys can see it right there pretty good. Let me get my light. And let me see if I can bring the camera up a little bit. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take our brake pad. We're gonna put it right there. We're gonna put our brake pad just like that. And I'm gonna go get a compress tool. So with my compress tool, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna line it here. And pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna compress this piston. I got a customer, so I'm gonna come right back. Okay, so I had a customer out there. I'm sorry about that, but let me see if I can get a little bit better lighting, because this thing is not showing much. That should be a little better. But anyways, we're gonna compress this piston just like that. Let the piston go in. Should go in smooth, okay? Try not to pinch your line there, because then the fluid's not gonna go reverse back into the reservoir, and the piston's not gonna get compressed because you're blocking the flow of the line. But anyways, once this is done, just look a little bit down. What we're gonna do is, it's gonna be a very simple procedure. Okay, wait, I forgot these little guys. Okay, so the one goes over here, and you can put that in just like that, and same thing in the bottom. A lot of times you'll have a noise because sometimes you have corrosion and rust on that disc, and it'll rub on it. So if you have that problem when you test drive it, you're gonna have to take a look at these one more time. A lot of times I use the old ones, but anyway, this goes down just like that. This goes in, and this little guy, you put this in, bada bing, bada boom. And I don't have torque specs on this. Usually I do torque everything, but I'm gonna hand tighten this nice and tight, okay? And also pay attention to your line. Your brake line should be nice and smooth, okay? There shouldn't be any twists and curves to it. All right, a lot of people, they put the caliper up, they'll twist it around and put it in, then you have like a line restricting there. But anyways, do the same thing for the opposite side, and make sure you pump your pedals when you're done. Anyways, thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and like.